welcome back to another video. This 1950 Chevrolet 3100, we replaced the engine in. The engine had locked up, so we decided to, get another one and go with a new oil pan. Also, that's shorter. The oil pan that was in it was way too tall or deep, and I'd seen that it had scraped, I guess over a speed bump or whatever when the owner was driving it. So we decided to go with this oil pan. You can see it's a lot shorter pickup, and this particular pickup has double bolt flange, which you can see here, and that's supposed to be a lot better. This oil pan, it wasn't too bad to install. If you need like installation instructions, you might want to find a video that provides those. But either way, this is the part number for this particular pan, if you need it. Engine is back in the truck. The pan is on the aftermarket pan, and it fits really nicely. I like it. That's the IFS, the Classic Performance IFS cross member, and you can see I have a level on it, using it kind of like a straight edge, and you can see the clearance. The other pan set probably that low underneath that, and that was really too low. If something were to hit it, I would much rather it hit the cross member first, but I don't even think anything will get to the pan, because now we have really good clearance, and it's almost flush or even with the bell housing on the transmission. So that's a real nice touch. The only thing that I don't like, I don't know if I would say that I don't like it, but it doesn't have the switch on the side, and that switch, I believe, is just like a level sensor switch or whatever. And the plug right here should plug into it, but I'll just delete it. Once we got the engine back installed, we primed it using the actual key switch with the actual physical key of the ignition switch. And come to find out, when we tried to start it with the push button, this module went up in smoke, so we replaced it, and everything was good to go from that point on, and got all the covers back on it, and we're ready to ride now. This is cruise control enabled. That enables the cruise control. This is the set that sets it. This is the accelerate and disable. It also disables when you press the brake. Truck is all back together and is ready to run. I'll call the owner and have him come pick it up and try it out and see how he likes it. But so now that we have that taken care of, let's take a look at what might have caused this engine to have low oil pressure. Now you can see the screen on this pickup tube, how it was clogged up. I thought it might have been loose here, but it was not. Everything was tight there. The O-ring was in place. So that wasn't the problem. This was the problem, and it was clogging the screen up. How this sludge got in there, I don't know. The engine was clean. The oil pan was clean, when we put it together. I don't know. The water being in the oil must have coagulated. I don't know. I really don't know what happened, to be honest with you, but it did. So I removed this, the pickup, to try to, I was going to remove it and, kind of do some investigating and blow some compressed air through it. But you can see the water actually leaking out of it. So, and I didn't see water in the oil when I drained it, but you can see remnants of water in the pan and in the pickup tube. So, to be honest, again, I don't know exactly what happened, but it did. So it caused the oil pressure to go low, and it spun a couple bearings. And I'll show you here a little later in this video. But here I'm trying to use compressed air to kind of put some back pressure to blow out the screen. And I had my compressor set on, the regulator set all the way on like 120 PSI. And I'm blowing through it, and it's just barely seeping through. So something in there has got it clogged up pretty well. I don't know what, but hey, look, I might cut that tube and see. But I did beat it and bang it up against the concrete floor and loosen it up, and air was able to blow through it at that point. It seized up on the number 3 and 4 rod bearings. You can see the heat on these, and that's the actual the bearing there. So it got pretty hot. But either way, we got the truck back on the road, and we got it the way we want it. And so this is going to be the end of this video. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe and share it with anyone that you would like to share it with. Thanks for watching.